Hey everybody, Jaber Reno here, welcome back. It's Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. We're on Mission 5 of the Montezuma campaign, the Boiling Lake. And this time, a guarantee that my cursor won't fly off the screen at an early part of the mission.
Passed down to you by Cuauhtémoc, Emperor of Tenochtitlan. The death of Montezuma only served to further inflame the fury of my people. I plan to lead the attack personally against the Spanish. That is as it should be, Cuauhtémoc. The priests told me, for you are now our emperor. I took my place on the Iqbali throne, and the headdress of the emperor was placed upon my head. A crown is never a comfortable thing to wear. Cortés had still not made it far from Tenochtitlan, for the Spanish were weighed down with our stolen gold. As they fled around the shores of the lake, my warriors pursued them in canoes. I sent additional warriors by land, for it was obvious now that Cortés was attempting to flee back to the safety of his allies in Tachikala. We caught up with the Spanish on the north side of Lake Texcoco.
Okay, we're chasing them out. Defeat the Tachikala and Spanish. Aztecs are restricted to a pop limit of 150, and we're in Imperial Age. Spanish cannon galleons are deadly. Do not lose your navy on Lake Texcoco, or the Spanish will be able to level your entire town with their ships. So we got to maintain a navy, probably of fire ships. Tachikala Jaguar warriors are adept at defeating Aztec infantry. It's a pity that the Aztecs have been unable to domesticate horses. ... Okay, this is far from Tenochtitlan. You are cut off from your supplies, and will have to search for gold and stone. Additional resources can be garnered east and west of the lake. The fact that we stole some horses 2 missions ago and nothing has come of that yet is suspicious, so I'm going to guess that maybe we'll have something that we can do with horses here soon. The Aztecs begin on an island in Lake Texcoco in pursuit of the fleeing Spanish and Tlaxcala. The two enemies have a combined fortress to the north of the lake that will require a considerable army to penetrate. Okay, large battle.
I shall never again set foot in Tenochtitlan. Let none escape our blades.
Pretty large group of stuff going on here. I guess let's get started here, and then follow whatever's happening here. Let's maybe back up and make sure that we get in range of our arbalisters. Okay, now turn and fight. I mean, we have to run into the conquistadors. I hate it, but we want our melee units to be able to be supported by the arbalisters. Here comes red. Let's see if we can focus fire with the arbalisters. Okay, we lost a lot of our melee units. Pretty much all of our melee units. I feel like we could probably do this better. Let's survey our base as well. So, trees here. And then I could just restart and maybe retry that battle to see if it goes any better. And the first thing I do is just, hotkey the arbalisters and let them attack in there, but keep my melee units far enough back so that we're engaging together, as opposed to just sort of chasing them down. Okay. I guess let's look around. I lost a lot of that army, but I think we could probably preserve it.
Spanish horse. If we return it to our citadel, perhaps we can learn to ride it into battle. My Emperor, we have been studying Spanish horses and cannon, and have found that there is no reason Aztecs could not use these weapons, provided we had the proper materials.
Okay, so, yeah, let's try that again.
Horses, it is possible that we could train cavalry of our own. If we capture their stores of gunpowder, we could even create some cannons to use against the Spanish.
It looks like we could just run across most of the lake, right? Only the dark blue on the map is not traversable by land. So, what if I right-click over here? Again, we're going to do kind of a for science run here. So, you go and check there. You go and check up there. And let's just walk around. And then, again, it's mostly because I want to see if it's possible to preserve more forces in that beginning part, because then we can take them around and, we could, destroy some of these guard towers and stuff pretty easily by doing that. Also, so there are little pockets of horses, but they're behind walls, so we need to bring some rams up, or even potentially trebuchets. This looks promising. And yeah, we're looking for like with stone and...
The Spanish abandoned these carts filled with gunpowder.
Ooh, I wonder what we can make with those. Yeah, wow, so this is all traversable. Tons of gold there. There's some stone. It's in range of this, or close to that. So I think actually what I might just want to do at the beginning is try to do better with this initial engagement. And then build a second TC here. Just because that's how I roll, so we can get lumber going a little bit faster, and then we have to push out to secure this gold, and then probably up in this direction towards the stone, and then we can come up here and collect these things for gunpowder, and maybe we'll be able to get our own guns, or the ability to make cannon galleons. I don't know, something like that. All right, let's try this again. Again, not that I think that beginning went terrible, but we could do better. I'm sure of it.
The Spanish shall never again set foot in Tenochtitlan. Let none escape our blades.
Right, so let's engage together. Meanwhile, come on down here, and we're gonna make... Can we fit another TC in there? Just cram it in there. And then make more workers to get these farms set up. Okay, and now we gotta dive on top of these conquistadors. I'm not happy about it, but we have to do it. Would it have been better to engage while they were still fleeing? Potentially. Okay. Yeah, so see how much more that we kept alive there? So now we save... The Tachikala are still there, but they didn't trigger on attacking us. We're still going to need to attack them and kill them. We might as well do that with this army. I just saved. Let's just keep making workers. This is going to get built. Yeah, there they are. And just don't let their Eagle Scouts get on top of our Arbalisters.
If we return it to our citadel, perhaps we can learn to ride it into battle.
Alright, don't follow those. And then I guess let's send this army back down here, and then let's see what we need to do. Again, we just need to get set up.
We have been studying Spanish horses and cannon, and have found that there is no reason Aztecs could not use these weapons, provided we had the proper materials. In their haste to flee, the Spanish abandoned these carts filled with gunpowder.
So what did they say?
Spanish horses, it is possible that we could train cavalry of our own. If we capture their stores of gunpowder, we could even create some cannons to use against the Spanish.
So is he saying to return it to our citadel? I think it's this. Let's try that. Let's run them in here and then see what we get. And then meanwhile, we have this whole army here, which is in pretty good shape, and we're gonna get some monks that can heal them up. I'm going to take these workers and kind of run them over in this area because we know that there's gold. Let's see what we can get from this.
We have created a bombard cannon.
Okay, you'll love to see it, which means come over here and attack the walls. That's actually incredible. All right, we got some monks now. Okay, workers. And I'm still going to get a lumber camp. And we're going to need a mill and all that good stuff. The fact that we got bombard cannons is incredible. Oh, there's so many jaguars. Okay, please flee. We'll come back to that. We need ships, right? So go fast fire ships. We need a lot more lumber. That you're very brave, my friend, but I don't think that that's the right choice for you right now. So we need to pick an area where there's more space. So like up here, but there's really not that many resources. Oh, I hate that. Okay, so we want to send these guys up here to kill jaguars, and we're going to send a few arbalisters up here to protect the bombard cannons, because this is not good. There's some ships. I want to get that thing that our ships are cheaper, right? Shipwright, so let's do that. Let's clear out the gold. Oh my gosh, they followed me all the way back to camp. Those monsters. I'm gonna lose a bombard cannon because I'm silly. Well, let's check for more jaguars. Because this island is full of them. You know what? Wait, we saved right after that good first engagement, right? So let's just load that up and not let the bombard cannons get picked off and send some units up to kill all those jaguars now, like in advance. Right, so we have to come up and kill red. I'm still going to get a couple monks. I'm going to dig an Eagle Scout to go and grab this stuff. Horses.
We have captured a Spanish horse. If we return it to our citadel, perhaps we can learn to ride it into battle.
Okay, we killed all of those this time. Then we come back here.
My Emperor, we have been studying Spanish horses and cannon, and have found that there is no reason Aztecs could not use these weapons, provided we had the proper materials. In their haste to flee, the Spanish abandoned these carts filled with gunpowder.
We're just going to take a few units and bring them over there.
Horses, it is possible that we could train cavalry of our own. If we capture their stores of gunpowder, we could even create some cannons to use against the Spanish.
Okay, that would be cool. We are going to need a mill. If only to refresh our farms, so let's just kind of cram it in there. We're going to leave these here. We're going to get the bombard cannons. It seems like you want to just do like one at a time, so let's just do it one at a time.
We have created a bombard cannon.
That's sick. All right, come on up here. Let's get those horses and see what we can do with those. Then we're going to move out and get some gold. Refresh the farms. We're going to go crop rotation pretty soon. Food is going to be a major resource issue because of space. We need to get some farmland. We could also fish. Okay, get away. We made our ships cheaper, but again, we just need more folks on lumber, like ASAP. Okay, we still want to get this so that we can get our final lumber upgrade, a lumber harvesting upgrade. Okay, so yeah. There are noticeable amounts of fish as well, so we can make fishing ships. The jaguars aren't sure what to do. Okay, keep it up, and then let's go ahead and grab some workers and bring them up here to do mining camps. We need to protect this, though, mostly with ships. A mission where we need mostly ships as Aztecs doesn't seem like a great idea. Okay, I think we killed all the jaguars. Let's leave these units here for now. What I could do... Alright, so ships. Come on up here. No fast fire ships quite yet, but soon enough, I'm sure. Oh, there is no upgrade at the lumber mill, so there was no point to doing that. Okay, I'm going to save again. Is this destroyed yet? Alright, stop. Let's bring the horses back, and let's go and keep looking to see if we can find more. Okay, so I think that we've semi-optimized the beginning of the map, the approach to the map, so that's acceptable. Is there a blacksmith anywhere in here? Elite Eagle Warriors would be nice, but not yet. Okay, that's enough. Let's go ahead and start rallying workers up here. And I think maybe over here, like, look at all those bushes, and then it's close to the stone as well. So if we can get that set up, It's like the first thing we're going to need is this stone. So if we set this up and then move our army up in this direction to sort of hang out and help out, what do we get for this?
We have trained a horse rider.
A horse rider.
We have trained a horse rider. We have trained a horse rider. We have trained a horse rider.
Oh, not that way, though.
Horse rider.
So we could do this. Okay, so now we have some horse riders. That's cool. Let's bring them, again, over here. Because I'm going to get some workers up here to build a TC, and we're going to go from there. I hate that. Okay, let's focus on our ships for a second. Fast fire ship. And then just make fire ships. We're just going to need to run them around and make sure that we're not getting roasted. I guess help us out here. Wow, she got up there and built that quickly, didn't she? So my army did not make it. It's still walking. Here, you guys get up there quickly. They're still up here with the bombard cannons. Let's come on down in this direction. Can we get a TC here, actually? That would be better. Okay, I built a bunch of fire ships for this specific reason. I'm not worried about the... I'm not as worried about the Spanish Navy, though I probably should be. Right, I need to get up here and try to keep this stuff alive. We've got these horse guys coming in. Jolotl warriors. Take out these scorpions. Let the ram get close to us first and foremost. Okay, now take it out. I think I'm going to bring this army over here because this is going to be my new base of operations. If this finishes, we should be in much, much better shape. Keep making workers and workers for gold and lumber. I think my navy is fine. I don't want to go super overboard with it. But we're definitely going to need it. We're going to need more. We do have a castle here to keep us defended from this angle, so I'm less concerned about it. We're going to go Eagle Warrior. Let's see if we can find some more stuff to steal. There's some horses right there, so we'll make sure we get on that. There you go. So we're going to go on gold. Or, I'm sorry, stone. And we want to get a castle here as soon as possible, and then we can use the bombard cannons to take out the bombard tower that's there. All right. That's all good. And then let's get a blacksmith somewhere. Wherever we can fit it, really. Okay, just hang out here for a second. I guess what I can do is check over here. I want to check all around for the stuff that we could possibly get. These scouts concern me a little bit. That costs so much food. Again, food is a major, major issue over time. But we also need stone. I'm not sure if walling up over here would be good. I feel like walling is usually a good idea. I mean, we need a lot of food if we want to make that work. Again, completely reasonable navy. Keep looking. There's more. Okay. This is just a palisade wall. We can just attack this, and we'll see what's back there. Okay, and let's just get that stone and get a castle down right here as soon as possible. This army finally coming in. Why don't you go ahead and repair this tower, and what I can do is garrison my arbalisters inside of it as well. Okay, and let's get some fishing ships. That would have helped with food a long time ago, actually. Having trouble clicking on those, okay. And then War Galley, why don't you just explore all up and down this left side. We seem to be in great shape right now. Obviously, I want Garland Wars, but I need more food. Again, I'm focused on defense first and foremost. Oh, nope. Nope. Run these guys. Oh, they can't be garrisoned. Okay, they're very mad. Oh, I was hoping I could duck and weave that one. Come on, buddy. We got rid of the bombard tower. No, we didn't. We didn't get rid of that bombard tower. I don't know where I got the impression that I had taken care of it. Repair there. Can I get a market so that I can just sell gold frantically for stone so I could make a castle here and be safer? Further? Let's just get up here and convert this guy. He's gonna destroy my TC. That one guy is gonna destroy the TC. It hurts. It hurts. Bombard tower is pretty good. Just kill this one guy, please. Okay. Come back and do this. And I'm just going to make a bunch of workers over here. So that was just an unmitigated disaster. It was totally my fault, and I should have used the arbalisters more offensively. But, oh well. We persevere. Food's looking better. I'm just going to go ahead and make Eagle Warriors because I've got a lot of gold. And we're going to rally them up here. And I'll put these guys inside the tower for now. I just need to get rid of this cannon tower. I'll feel a lot safer. Horses? Okay, that's good because we could certainly use those. So you guys run down here and get trained, I guess. Eagle Warriors coming out, and we're getting them upgraded. It's going to take them a while to run down there, but whatever it takes. And then we'll get a castle here once we can get this resaturated to start building trebuchets. Or I guess we can get a siege workshop. That's really all we'll need. Actually, you know what? I think these guys can just run in and kill it because I think it has a minimum range. I might even be able to walk in and convert it. I don't know if we can get close enough, realistically. Oh, okay, never mind. They don't have a minimum range. I don't know why I thought that they did. Okay, so just buy stone, please. The thing is, I do want to build this on the high ground. Is this in range of it? Yes, it is. Cancel that. Just get over there. We just need to kill this one tower. That's all we want to do. And then why don't you build a siege workshop back here so that we can get a ram on top of this thing. It's a disaster. Just keep running them in there. It's fine. And then keep making villagers. They're like bringing in these units, but they're not really attacking anything directly. You guys come on up here.
We have trained a horse rider.
We've trained a horse rider. It's a really big, sprawling map. That's why it's something, all right. Oh no, not again. No, wait. Keep these guys inside. Just kill this one tower. It's really that easy. That's all you have to do. That's all that needs to happen here. And then we got the Arbalisters in here. They're doing good work. Okay, and then we trained horse riders.
We have trained a horse rider.
Keep going.
We have trained a horse rider.
Okay, let's bring this group up here. Just all workers here build this castle. Except you're gonna make a university so that we can see what we've got. Man, well, I had a good start and then it just all sort of fell apart. That's all right. That's all right. We'll figure it out.
An old Spanish ammunition.
Ooh.
Wagon loads of gunpowder might be useful.
Here. And then here. That's a lot of bombard cannons, but then we have to wheel these things back and then all the way back home after. That's asking a lot. There's more stone up here. Let's just go ahead and do this. They've been mining away. I don't think we need to really go any further than that. Okay, now we want Garland Wars, and probably just want to get some more folks on food. Okay, that's good. That's enough. That's fine. They might leave that alone, they might not. Let's go ahead and get these folks out of jail. And get some more horse guys. Yeah, we just need frontline production. I'm just gonna build a bunch of barracks over here, and we're gonna launch our offensive to the upper right from here, because this is, again, it's painful. It's a lot of Jaguar warriors. Please tell me I have murder holes. I do, thank God. Okay. And then we're gonna want siege engineers, I know for a fact. Why don't we go ahead and just garrison these to get, you know, to make this a much more effective castle? I think those were petards. Were those petards? Okay, just run in a circle. You're fine. You're all fine. And we'll get some more horse guys here eventually. I don't know what happened to the horse guys that I was rallying prior to this. Did something kill them, or did they get stuck somewhere, or are they here? I think it's this group right here. Okay, ungarrison here, and then you workers, what we're gonna do is just cram in production over here. There's not that much room for buildings, honestly. But it's fine. And then we can put you on lumber over here. That's acceptable. And then you horses run all the way back down here. Ooh, and then these are bombard cannons. I guess what I should do is get a transport ship.
We have created a bombard cannon. We have created a bombard cannon.
Get in there, boys.
A bombard cannon. We have created a bombard cannon.
Who needs trebuchets, am I right? So we're going to go Elite Jaguar Warriors. Might as well go to Capped Rams. That's acceptable and perfectly fine with me. This lady's still on stone. You'll love to see it. They left this alone, actually. Okay, so as we finish these, this is where we're just going to make a bunch of Eagle Warriors, because we know they're pretty good. I've got the Garland Wars. Getting Conscription is an obvious choice as well. We're just waiting for a little bit more food. And then we've got these. And then we got this. Honestly, the naval warfare was not nearly as big of a problem as I thought it might be. You just gotta wait for these bombard cannons to get up there. They're basically like our little trebuchets. We got some capped rams, which I could turn into siege rams for the cost of 1,000 food. We should probably check literally everywhere, because there's so many things to find. Even up on this side, there's probably more to get. I like the exploration aspect of this map for sure. There's just a lot of cool things that you can find all over the place. We have trained a horse rider. Okay, oh, they're just, you know what? I thought about it, and there they are. This thing's just been, you know, trying to get to us for ages.
We have trained a horse rider. We have trained a horse rider.
Good work. We'll bring these along with us when we attack.
Trained a horse rider.
I don't know what these stats are equivalent to. It's like a better knight, or...
We have trained a horse rider.
I just imagine that that's what it is. Maybe it's like a cavalier. I don't think those stats are quite to paladin levels, but... let's check our blacksmith. Yeah, we can get one more level there. And we just go... We're going to go Eagle Warrior, Siege Ram. Sholotl Warriors. It seems like they're mostly making cannon galleons, so I'm not even going to attack with ships because I don't have cannon galleons. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to attack on the ground with this stuff. It's going to be great. Right, so you guys get in there. Their normal units are not nearly enough to go against the castle, and then we can run our units in there to kill the trebuchets, and it's fine. And we also have siege engineers, so our trebuchets and our bombard cannons are even better. Which seems bananas to me. What we should probably do is move forward and see if we can find the actual... find the actual enemy base. Okay, let's go legit Arbalister, because they're really good, especially with ballistics or chemistry, whichever one makes them... They're more accurate, and they have a better range, and I mean it's like a mix of blacksmith and ballistics and all that stuff. So we actually might, at this very moment, be able to see where the... No, it's just fishing ships. That must mean that their shipyards are right around here, right? This is a really good sign, so let's take a look. Nowhere super close. To be honest, the Spanish Navy is not really that much of a threat, so I'm not going to bother with it. I guess we're going to attack into the Tachikala here. Don't chase one guy, okay? Okay, bombard cannons back up. They do have a lot of Jaguar warriors, but frankly, I have a lot of cavalry, and that's really all it's going to take. You know what, Eagle Warriors? If that's how you're going to roll, I guess that's fine. Jaguar warriors get cleaned up quite easily, actually. We're going to destroy this castle. We're going to rally up to here. I think we're going to want to hotkey this castle so that we can bring up our own Jaguar warriors. Not that we're going to need that many. Bring these guys in, and let's go ahead and get siege rams, and then just start making rams to clean up the space, because this combination of units does make it a little painful. Let's just go for the TC with hopes that that'll actually cause them to leave. You know, sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. Might as well take a wild gamble at that being the case. Arbalisters move forward. Dude, the range on the bombard cannons, because we have siege engineers, is bananas. Okay, so that is... Well, they didn't leave yet, but that's the... Oh, no, I think maybe they are leaving. They didn't sell everything. I feel like this map went from 0 to 100 really fast, and by 0 to 100 I mean like for me. Like I was like really behind and I lost all my stuff to attacks because I was like in poor positions and stuff, and I reloaded a bunch of times, and then I just like I got 5 bombard cannons slowly crawling across the map, and when they made it, the mission is just ending now. Dude. Siege rams actually here helping? They're just gonna burn through this base faster than anyone could ever possibly imagine. These guys are chasing fishing ships. I never claimed that they were the smartest. Okay, this is a problem, because I mean, you know what I'm going to do is bring my own navy up here. They built another castle, because of course they did. I want my bombard cannons to just go for that. You guys can do that too. While the trebuchets just slowly destroy their shipyards. And then here comes my navy to clean up the Spanish navy while we destroy their shipyards so that they can't rebuild it. Siege ram's gonna get countered pretty hard, I think, by bombard? I thought that the rams would go down really fast to the bombard cannons, or towers rather, but I guess not. Yeah, sure, destroy their market, whatever, man. And now this is just the slow creeping game of... The super slow creeping game of siege weaponry. So let's just make a bunch of siege rams and roll them up super slow, because they're gonna just plow through this base. We got through like the Jaguar warrior group, so I really doubt there's gonna be that much of an issue. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't... I mean, I hate it, but I don't care that much. Darn it. Take care of this. Okay, and that's our bombard cannons. They did their best for us. Let's go ahead and just get several more trebuchets. We've got the rams coming up too. Let's move on up. Rebuild the eagle warriors. I'm going to rebuild the arbalisters too. We're really short on gold. That's fine. There's more places for gold. And we can sell. It's at a premium, but that's fine. Okay, so... unsiege here. The Tachikala are still technically alive? No, they left. They left. Let's go to move up here and go for these towers. Those are not bombard towers, I don't think, but it looks like the Cortez base is kind of tucked back there. We don't need our navy anymore, so it's probably for the best that a lot of it was destroyed. Okay, get over there. I mean, these are just towers. I think I'm more afraid of towers than I need to be. It's really easy to just run in with melee units and get rid of them. I don't think the Tachikala... Did they resign when I didn't notice. And there's usually a delay on it, too. So, like, I don't actually know when they resigned. It's possible that they left when I destroyed their TC. So, if that's really all it takes, then maybe that's all I should really go for. I don't know where the Spanish TC is, though. So, let's just slowly work our way through this. Yeah, I have no idea, but that's fine. We just got a bunch of units making their way up. Mostly rams at this point. Okay, cool. Red is... Oh, they started rebuilding, but they left, so we don't have to worry about them. We just have to make our way into the... into the Cortez base and take it out. Honestly, I feel like we could probably A-click with siege rams and they'd get the job done. As long as we protect them with some Eagle Warriors and our leftover cavalry. Interesting how it takes 2 missions for these guys to show up on the horses. This is, again, a really cool concept here, like capture horses and trade carts. It's not marked as complete, so we didn't actually fully finish it, but even so. They said we'd need like a super giant force to get through here. It's been fine. It's been fine. I don't think I've really even been close to maxed out throughout any of this. And we just roasted our way through, you know? I lost the bombard cannons because I'm bad, but you know, that's alright. Oh, there's the TC. You know what time it is. To try to finish the game instantly by getting them to resign. Oh, no, they did. They did. See? It's so random how sometimes if you get their TC or maybe a castle, they just resign. But in other cases, nope, you gotta hunt down all the workers or all but 2 of the workers or whatever. There we go.
I hope that the surviving Spanish on the edge of the lake could see as their captured comrades were dragged up the steps of the Great Pyramid. Perhaps they would then understand why we feared the wrath of the feathered serpent Quetzalcoatl. Perhaps they would know fear as well. With the fighting having subsided, there was much work to be done. Our city had suffered much from the Spanish occupation and the fighting in the streets. The priests set out to repair the temples, for the Spanish had cast down the idols that we had placed there. We began a celebration to give thanks to the gods, when a great plague struck Tenochtitlan. Many of our people became helpless and could only lie in their beds. Many others died. We did not know if the gods were still unhappy with us, or if this was some weapon unleashed by the Spanish. Regardless, if Cortez returned, he would find a much weakened city. I could not let that happen. So says Cuauhtémoc, Emperor of Tenochtitlan.
It's pretty scary to think about living back in these times, really anywhere in the world, and having a very limited understanding of why you would just get sick. Anyway, the hardest part of this map certainly was kind of getting your bearings right at the beginning, because there's a big battle happening here at the beginning, and I did restart it in order to salvage as much as I could, but in retrospect, that wasn't super necessary, because we had so much production here, and this gold was never really harassed in any meaningful way. To be fair, it seemed we got up here and got set up before they came and like really attacked me super hard, but it seemed like, you know, getting this going was probably the most difficult part of the mission, and it's so far away. It's so far away. I think I should have just made transport ships to go back and forth faster. But as far as I can tell, well, first off, what did I miss? I missed some horses here. Actually, that was it. I missed some horses there. I got those. Getting these bombard cannons early was good, and they were relatively close. So yeah, it was good that I got that scouting done, or they were down here. I don't remember, but I got them pretty early. That was really, really helpful. And just a few horses there that I could have snagged. There's this, which was, I guess, some gold. As far as I can tell, the only stone was here on the left. And that was the only one I had vision on. That's why I came up here. But that single cannon tower totally roasted me. For some reason, I was under the impression that cannon towers killed rams, like, super easy. But I don't actually know what the damage type of cannon towers even is. So apparently one bombard cannon killed, like, everything of mine in this area, because I was too stupid to just ungarrison the arbalisters that I had in this guard tower at the time. But, you know, lessons learned. It's fine. I'm cognizant of what went wrong. I just didn't, the neurons weren't firing fast enough to do what needed to be done. But once this castle got set up, that was it. That was over. And, like, our infantry, specifically the Eagle Warriors, are so fast. You can use them to just get rid of any potential siege threat. And then, you know, your castle can kill everything else. So, yeah, this was a fun map. I like this one. Again, just picking a side and going over and getting set up was the hardest part. And I guess I could have gone over here instead and taken this gold, and then I could have used that gold to just sell to get stone. But yeah, interesting. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching. We've got one left in the Montezuma campaign. See you then. Bye-bye.